Hey everyone, I might be making some of you a bit mad right now, and I really apologize. I brought my recording equipment with me to Thanksgiving, fully intending to record an episode. But then on the first or second night we were here, Leona got very sick overnight. Then I, of course, contracted whatever she had, and things just kind of went to shit. So it's my fault. I flubbed it, but we did not get an episode recorded in time for this week, and we're releasing a live episode. I know that a lot of you really don't like these, and I'm sorry. Moving forward, we're going to start building in a few weeks off through the year just to kind of give us a little bit of buffer when things arise, like this illness, travel mishaps, what have you. So that we're not scrambling last minute. And we wanted to, be transparent and give you that heads up. We also want to say thank you for all of you sticking around, even if you're frustrated by the live episodes. I get it. I'm a podcast listener, and I know that disappointment when an episode doesn't come out and something different comes out instead on your feed. So if you are not feeling it, please, no hard feelings, just delete the episode, and I promise we'll be back next week. And I have not forgotten about our redo of the Thanksgiving song. And after that, I think we have another little ditty coming soon for Christmas time. So don't worry, I'm getting my pipes warmed up for that, and you will not be rid of me and my beautiful singing voice, okay? Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting us, even when things get hard and confusing and complicated. We love you, and for everyone who is celebrating Thanksgiving, have a wonderful holiday. If you're having big feelings this time of year, we're sending lots of love your way and support and solidarity, and we're just really thankful you're here along for the ride with us. So on to the live show, and otherwise we'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh, I almost hurt myself on this chair earlier, so I have to be really careful. Hey, Houston! We're still here!
We're still here. Shout out to the people from the previous show who want... Holy shit! Who want to watch us a second time?
Why?
Lord
You're
almighty.
crazy!
Well,
Oh, I left my notes up here. Oopsies.
well, for the people who
Still leave those down there.
for the people who were at the previous show, you're going to hear us talk about it again, but for the new people, we tried Buc-ee's today. And we had a blast.
We spent our life savings.
Well, I went in there
So
and
thank you for funding our Buc-ee's shopping trip today.
we went in and I saw shopping carts and I was like, ironically,
Jokingly.
I was like, oh, Christine, I'm gonna get a shopping cart, so I feel like I'm really shopping here. And then like 10 minutes later, there was like 50
We
things
like
in
met
my
in an
cart.
aisle. We like met in an aisle with our
And she had
shopping
her
carts,
own
and they
cart.
were like pile.
Yeah.
What have we done?
I was like, remember that time I thought I wasn't gonna buy anything, and now there's nothing left.
They had tie-dye. There was no win for you there.
We got snacks. I got my hat. You got a shirt. I got a shirt. I got boxers. We got it all.
Listen, Texas is pretty great.
It's treating us nice.
We
although
like it. We like it.
we have to say we found our rough patch in Texas in general. We do not know how to drive in your area.
No.
And your highways have very short ramps,
Yes.
and many of them next to each other. So
And many, 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 many large trucks.
that won't let you have
That go
time to
so
decide.
fast. They have places to be.
We've spent 3 days in Texas now, and
It feels like an eternity. We've been on the road for a long time, it feels like. But
And I've been chauffeured everywhere. I haven't driven the car once. But between Christine and Eva, I've been like the GPS guru.
no, false. But
And I was like, okay, turn now. And I was like, oh, never mind.
you missed
We
it.
already missed it.
There's like 6 turns. One's like a do not enter. There's like a U-turn
and we're not
lane.
used to the U-turn
What
thing.
the fuck is going on here? I don't know.
I mean, we're used to U-turns, but not like the...
We're used to parking on the highway in Los Angeles, so...
Yeah. We're used to just sitting in traffic and not moving at all.
Yeah.
And now we're going 1,000 miles an hour with a bunch of trucks.
It's really good and really safe.
What else have we done?
I mean, we did another show.
Oh, right.
This is our first time doing a double feature, so let's see what happens. Yeah. We have no idea what's going to happen. But I still have wine, so it could go many different ways. We'll find out.
I was saying earlier, usually if you listen to one of our episodes and we sound a little dazed and confused, it's because we've been recording all day and it's like the last one we can pump out of ourselves.
Yeah.
But so like if we sound a little out of it at the end, you're going to hear some nonsense out of me, I'll tell you that. The first episode, wow. The first show that we did tonight, I was just like,
Eva had to come up 3 minutes in and fix the computer. It was like, fix the slideshow.
It was the wrong slideshow, 1. 2, I didn't know that 3 feet did not equal 18 inches.
Oh, my. No, and you also didn't know that by 3 feet you meant 3 stories. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, I said someone fell a whole 3 feet, but he fell 3 floors.
18 inches.
Look, if that was the first one, I'm sorry for what you're about to hear tonight.
We can't promise really anything, so I'm just going to shut up.
But thank you guys for having us, and we're very stoked to be here. And this is our first experience in general in Texas.
Yeah, it is, and we love it.
And
it's loud and it's large.
It lives up to the hype. And we had Whataburger. It was amazing.
Whataburger, yes. That was very good.
Very, very good. So thank you. You guys are putting on quite a wonderful city
you're setting
for
the
us.
bar very high for the rest of our tour. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So that being said, I want to start you guys off right, and not like the last episode.
Episode?
Where I was like, Eva, get up here. I can't do this. Hang on. See, I can't. I warned you. So, okay. So the first thing we're gonna do, which I think everyone's pretty excited about. If you're not, applaud anyway, because I have anxiety.
You're such a panderer. God damn.
I know. We're gonna start with a little drinking game.
Yeah.
So the goal is to get smashed. So.
And a lot of you were here already for the first round of this.
Yeah. Woo!
Including me.
Some people have already played this game, so you guys have to catch up.
One of those people was me, so.
Okay, so drink once if Christine gasps.
Very rare occurrence.
Drink once for listen.
Listen.
Drink once for fun fact, which is not fun at all.
Never.
Drink also once for
Sure.
and any reference to us sweating, which is probably gonna happen.
Literally always.
Drink twice for hello. All right.
They were primed from the first show.
Yeah. The people in the first show already heard us say we don't know if they're gonna say it or not. So let's do the hand thing. Maybe they'll get it.
Come on.
Also drink twice for it's just funny. Honestly, truthishly, it's just fucking funny.
Truthishly.
Megan. God, is that my new... First I finally escaped sassy, and now I'm fucking Megan.
Yeah. You brought this upon yourself. Don't look at me.
It's just funny how that happened.
Yeah.
So, drink twice if we talk about the sweet baboo.
Aww.
Little itty-bitty puppy doubleless. So...
My sweet baby.
I'm sure he'll come up because Christine and I have never had a conversation without bringing him up.
Right.
Drink twice for any time we tell Eva what to do. And based on the last show we did, woohoo, that's why everyone's drunk. So
it happened 3 minutes in.
Also, other than the drinking game, I do like to start off with something adorable because that's not how this show usually ends.
Right. We want to trick you.
So let's just slowly wean you in with some babies.
Aww.
So I do the slides, which means that I wanted to be really visually creative when I first thought that this was like the epitome of creativity. 6 pictures together. And
Getty stock images.
From stock photo. And so I was like, I'm going to post pictures of wine and milkshakes. And since we're usually an audio show, no one's ever had visuals before, so I'm just going to nail it.
Right.
And then, so I got these pictures off of Google when I typed in people drinking milkshakes. It wasn't that hard of a search. You can do it too. And it's precious, but then if you delete the word milkshake and replace it with wine, and it just says people drinking wine in Google, this is what comes up. And so I started this project with like, aw, and then I was like, oh.
And it hasn't gone away since. And in case M's head is blocking it, these women are heavily, heavily pregnant.
3rd trimester pregnant.
And this is a very, very tiny child.
And Christine's in the tub.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
Whatever you say,
So, I am going to just crack on into a story for you.
Woohoo!
My mantra for this winter is rest. You need to sleep to heal, especially during cold and flu season. And it's just, it's hibernation season. That's why I love staying home on my Helix mattress. I do spend a lot of time there, as you all know. I've tried to stop working from bed. I've heard that that's really not great for your sleep hygiene. So I've had to regretfully move to my office, but I spend a lot of time in bed. Don't you worry. I still read there. I still drink coffee there. I still ignore my earthly problems there. Helix has a sleep quiz that matches you with the perfect mattress based on your sleep preferences and sleep needs. It makes it really easy. And don't worry, Helix offers a 120-night sleep trial and limited lifetime warranty. You know how when you adjust to a mattress, you're not sure yet? They give you time to experience it, but I think you're going to like it. I actually just bought Leona her own mattress from Helix for her new big kid bed. Don't tell her, but that's what's coming soon. So yeah, we're kind of spreading the good word over here. Go to helixsleep.com/drink for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of And That's Why We Drink. That's helixsleep.com/drink for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of And That's Why We Drink. helixsleep.com/drink. I don't know if you're anything like me and have been wondering about magnesium for a while, but not really sure where to start. Well, the good news is I'm about to tell you finally. Okay, there's one overlooked mineral behind better sleep, sharper focus, stronger muscles, and a healthier heart, but at least half of us are not getting enough. Most people don't realize they're running low on one of the most vital minerals for human health, and that's magnesium. I think we've all heard about this. It's been kind of in the cultural discourse, so to speak. But the problem is no single form of magnesium can deliver all its benefits, and that's why Qualia Magnesium Plus was created. With 10 highly bioavailable forms of magnesium and 70 plus essential minerals, it provides total magnesium support that helps you sleep better, think clearer, move stronger, and feel your best every day. Yes, magnesium can help you sleep, we may have all heard that, but Qualia Magnesium Plus does so much more for you. It's whole body nourishment for how you think, move, and feel. It's more than a sleep supplement. It's like a foundation for just a daily well-being. Lacking magnesium is increasingly common due to depleted soils, chronic stress, and the body's reduced ability to absorb it as we age. So it's really hard to get all the magnesium we need from diet alone. Qualia's Magnesium Plus formula is non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, and the ingredients are meant to complement one another. I was so relieved when I found out about this product, did some research. I'm really excited to have found this first rather than just kind of trusting some random content creators on the internet, and I'm thankful to have discovered it. It's a very well-rounded product. Experience the most trusted magnesium for purity, potency, and performance. Go to qualialife.com/drink for 50% off. And here's a bonus. Use the code DRINK for an additional 15% off your order. That's QUALIA life.com/drink. Thanks to Qualia for sponsoring this episode.
Now that I've shown you the cute and
Ooh,
the funny.
now I'm really facing out. Hold on. I need to find the perfect ratio. See my good side.
Are you good?
There we go. This
Show
looks
them-
really casual.
Christine has only one side that has a dimple,
Yeah.
so show them your dimple. There it is. Precious.
Em never lets me stand on that side.
Also, hang on. Classic me. I've lost my notes. Hang on. I wanted to be clear that like when we tell you we don't know what we're talking about ever.
That's not a
or
fun
what we're
shtick.
doing.
It's not a shtick. It's real life.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the unscripted.
Someone's very entertained by this long moment of silence.
Someone is a big fan of mine, and I like it. So this is the unedited version because Eva can't edit this live. So good luck to whatever you hear tonight. This is the story of, and let me know if you know of it, the Hotel Galvez.
Wow. I think they have never heard of it.
Very, very nice of you to humor me if you don't know.
Some people said I live there. I don't know.
You live there?
I guess they leave.
Like Zach and Cody?
Okay. I don't know. Just keep talking, Em.
People have experienced it, I think.
There's a lot of waving. We
a lot
don't
of things
know.
that happen. All right. So the Hotel Galvez.
We're impressed, though, by whatever it was that you did there.
All right.
Ooh.
Look how old and creepy it is.
That is so cool.
So it is located in Galveston.
Why did you say it like you've never heard of Galveston?
Because I don't know. I know geography.
I mean,
I wanted to make sure it was like close to here.
Oh,
It's
I don't
close.
know where it is.
Close
Oh,
enough.
okay.
So it's a massive hotel right on the beach, as you cannot see. Never mind. I'll show you that picture later.
Okay.
And we'll dive right into a fun fact that it is the...
Wait, there's a beach here? Sorry. Now I'm the ignorant one. The fuck?
Yeah. You'll see the pictures later.
Okay.
We'll get there.
I trust you.
We'll get there whenever we do. I'm not sure when.
I'll go on the journey with you.
The fun fact is the building is the oldest and most haunted hotel in Galveston.
Cool.
And it has been on the shows Ghost Stories and Ghost Lab.
Not Ghost Adventure?
Not Bagel Bites, no.
Damn it.
Not that I know of. In the 1800s, it gets sad really fast.
Oh, yeah.
In the 1800s, on this property, there were several orphanages.
Oh, my.
Were. Uh-oh.
What? What do you mean, were?
I'll tell you.
I don't...
So there were orphanages on Galveston
I know.
Island. So now in 1900... Why is that funny? No. I'm just kidding. You can be horrible. It's fine. So in 1900, there was a storm called the 1900 storm.
Shut the fuck up. That's amazing.
And during this storm... Oh, never mind. That's what it looks like now.
Ooh, I was like, what a
Backwards.
beautiful storm.
I
What
had
a
a little
beautiful-
thing that said switch slides, and I felt unsure, but I tried it, and it didn't work. So, la la la. So during the 1900 storm, there was one specific orphanage called St. Mary's Orphans Asylum. I don't like how that sounds.
Yowza.
During the storm, that orphanage was destroyed, killing 90 children
Oh, no.
of 93 children
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
and 10 nuns.
Yikes.
You guys need to care more about the nuns. No one said, oh, at that one.
There weren't 90 of them either, though.
I know. So 100 people in total.
Yikes. That's terrible.
Trying to save the kids.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The nuns cut clothesline into pieces like rope to tie around each kid's waist and their own, and then they tried to swim all 90 children together
Oh, my God.
out of this flood. Which, like, by the way, like, I know they say thanks, priests, but go fucking nuns. Like,
Yeah. Holy crap.
However, it potentially caused all of them to die faster, so it backfired because they all got tangled up together and drowned in one mass.
No.
So a lot of the bodies obviously were found together in one big pile, and
Oh, my.
the bodies were probably, they can't be sure because there were so many, I don't think they kept track, but allegedly some of the bodies are buried on the property where the hotel is now.
Oh, boy.
So the storm destroyed the entire island, and the residents wanted to rebuild no matter what, and they ended up rebuilding the area as of June 1911, so she's a Gemini. And the Hotel Galvez was erected June 1911. So,
All right.
it was named after, it's a Spanish word, and I don't know it. It's named after Count Bernardo de Galvez y Madrid.
Really? It has the word
With
Madrid
the most
and
American
Galvez.
accent possible. The hotel was nicknamed the Queen of the Gulf because it overlooked the Great Sea Wall and Gulf of Mexico. Ooh, ah. It was also nicknamed the Playground of the Southwest because the hotel was so prestigious and it became the hotel for the elite upper class.
Okay.
Guests included Howard Hughes, Frank Sinatra, Jimmy Stewart, General MacArthur, Franklin Roosevelt, Dwight Eisenhower, and Lyndon B. Johnson.
Wow.
Ooh,
Fancy.
In the 1950s, oh yeah, it gets sad again. So, in the 1950s, there was a bride-to-be.
Oh, boy.
There always is at a hotel,
Yeah,
isn't there?
there always is.
Her name was Audra, and she was a guest at the hotel while her fiancé was out to sea. She was staying in room 501, and she would take the elevator to the 8th floor and climb the ladder up to the roof, and on the roof she would watch and look out to the sea and wait for her fiancé to come home.
Oh, no.
And after a storm, not the 1900 storm, a new one.
The
The 1950 storm.
25 storm.
After a storm, Audra heard that the ship had wrecked and all were lost or dead.
Oh, no.
And after a week after grieving, she couldn't take it anymore, and she ended up hanging herself in her bathroom
Oh, God.
in room 501.
Okay.
It gets sadder.
Yikes.
A week after her death, Audra's fiance was rescued.
Oh, no.
And came home to the hotel to look for her.
That is some Romeo and Juliet shit right there.
So her name is, quote, Lovelorn Lady. That's the ghost's name.
Okay.
And she's the most famous spirit at Hotel Galvez, especially on the 5th floor, since that's where she passed away.
Right.
There you go. Now
There
you
it
can
is.
look. So that's what it looks like today.
Okay.
So now we're going to talk about the ghost. That was easy, right? All right. So there is a spirit of a little girl who guests and staff have both seen wearing early 1900s clothing and bouncing a ball. There's a lot of kids that I don't know why she's bouncing a ball. But keep in mind there's
Why
a lot
not? Leave her alone.
she's got something that keeps her entertained for eternity, so I'm not going to judge her. But keep in mind, since this was also the place where all the orphans passed away, a lot of the ghosts are kids.
Right.
So
Oh, dear.
it's really fun trying to make everyone laugh when I talk about dead children.
Oh, yeah.
Dead orphans. So,
Welcome to my world, baby.
So staff have reported seeing this little girl near the gift shop, on the staircase, and on multiple floors, always with her bouncy ball. She is often seen by construction workers, especially recently when they were renovating the basement, and the workers had to call the front desk every morning and say that there was a girl running around in the construction zones where she could get hurt, and the front desk had to be like, oh, she can't get hurt, she's dead.
Holy shit.
Don't worry, she's fine. You're more in danger than her.
Yikes.
Children are heard all over the hotel, doing all of the creepiest things, such as singing, humming, giggling, playing in groups, talking to each other, and touching us. Like
Us?
so, yeah.
Oh.
And then also on the 3rd floor, that is where most of the spirits of children are the most active. The front desk also gets complaints of kids running down the halls at night and knocking on doors and like playing basically like Dash. What's the name? Ding dong.
Em was clearly a rebellious child.
I don't know much.
Dash.
The Dash game. Well, I mean, there was no bell, so
I think you just order a lot of food on DoorDash, and that's why.
I can't
instinctively
say you're wrong. You're not wrong.
I know.
Yeah. So they often knock on people's doors and then run away before you see them, or maybe they're still standing there and you just can't see them. I mean, the choice is yours.
Right.
So
I don't know what's worse. Oh, definitely them still standing there. Never mind.
Well,
that's definitely worse.
Actually,
My bad.
today we just checked into
Right.
a hotel I'm not going to name, by the way, in Houston.
Someone's like, which one? I'm like, please, nice try.
Someone was like, oh, which hotel?
Which room?
Like, I'm not going to tell you. But we checked in today to our hotel, and I was doing notes that were not for this, but for the future, and there's this instance where one ghost in this hotel happens to knock on your door very loudly and nonstop until you answer it, and like knocking like there's an emergency, like you definitely
like
check
on
the door. Yeah. And then you go to the door and either look through the peephole or open it and nobody's there. And so I was writing that note down, and as I finished the sentence, my door, someone was banging on it that loud and that long, like knock, 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 knock. And so I got up and looked through the peephole, and while it was still knocking, no one was there. Like, as I finished the sentence, it was like the most vision board thing of my life.
I was like, if you bring a goddamn ghost on this tour, I swear, because I can't handle it. That was like 4 hours ago today. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really stoked to like go back and try to go to sleep tonight. Anyway, that was a fun little anecdote about my life. So these children, the spirits will also play in the lobby on the piano, and they've been known to knock items off tables and counters and try to throw pillows at guests. At least they're pillows.
They're having fun, though, it sounds like. Yeah.
You could throw anything, and you're throwing pillows. That's a very nice ghost.
Yeah.
So. Okay, this is kind of sad. Women hear these children the most often. Like, they usually come forward to women. And when women report that they've heard the spirits of children, they always know that they were kids because they hear children saying, "Are you my mommy?"
Oh.
And being called mommy, or saying like, "Hi, mommy." Ugh.
No.
But also way sad. They're like looking for a parent.
Oh,
and
very
they were
sad.
orphans.
Terribly sad.
It's very sad. So let's travel back to room 501 where the lovelorn lady resides.
Oh, yeah.
It's 501 is one of the most haunted rooms in the hotel, since that's where she hanged herself, and people have seen her walking through the halls. They've seen her sitting on their bed while they're sleeping, of course. And they often see shadow figures walking out of their closets and television sets like The Ring.
Ah! I literally had a dream I was in The Ring last night. Listen, all of this nightmare stuff,
pass.
just nightmares all the time.
Tell them about your dream.
No, I already did. There was a lady with a bent neck, and she was crawling under the bus seats. And then Em told a story about like a bent neck, and I was like, ah! It was a whole thing. You had to be there. I was also in The Ring and saw in the same dream sequence.
I
The Twilight Zone. That one was kind of fun. Yeah.
I woke up this morning and saw Christine downstairs, and I was like, "How'd you sleep?" And she's like, "Not good."
And
then she just listed all of these nightmares, and she was like, "Yeah, all of them were together in one dream."
I woke up and really slept.
So
not
that's
at all.
the toll this job takes. Just thinking about The Ring, dreaming about The Ring.
I give up a lot for you guys.
I have to deal with people knocking on my door.
To be fair, in Dallas, my hotel phone was ringing, and I picked up, and no one was there. Less creepy, because someone probably got a wrong number, but...
We've been doing this for so
Creepy to
long now,
me.
we just assume everything's a ghost.
Well, I assume everyone's a murderer. You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah. The dead woman.
Oh, yeah, let's stop talking about ourselves for a minute.
That's why we have a podcast. So people have seen she's also known as the woman in white. She is often seen also with these children, which is like kind of like a crossover.
She like adopted them.
Maybe. That would be adorable, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Eva, write that down.
Eva.
It's like The Others, but the spinoff. So if you haven't seen the movie, it does make sense.
I haven't, but I was gonna pretend, but
that's fine. I think you pretend I'm funny often, so. So she is also known to bring a cold breeze wherever she goes. She will
be nice.
cry in your bathroom
That part's not. I take it back. Sorry.
Which is way inconvenient.
No.
She will also cry in your ear while you're sleeping. She will slam the doors and she will turn TVs and lights on and off. The front desk attendants have had problems getting the keys to that hotel room to ever work. They always demagnetize. And there are reports of humming and strange light coming out from under the door of room 501 when no one is supposedly there. Ooh. There are also reports of the phones not working in the room. If you're in the room and your phone is called, somebody else will answer. And you don't know. Your phone has been silent the whole time, and someone later will be like, who picked up the phone?
That's gross.
Also, your texts won't go through, which is
that's
less
just
scary.
annoying.
I mean, it's still scary in this world in 2019.
In our minds, that's terrifying. Right. Your Snapchats won't load. It's just, talk about trauma.
And then there's also EVPs of Audra, the woman in white, giving intelligent responses. For example, when asked, what happened to you? And a spirit box has gotten her saying both the words bathroom and rope.
Oh, no.
She has also said the word drawer on the spirit box, which draw. What?
Draw.
I heard someone say draw.
Drawer.
Drawer.
A drawer.
You get it.
Charades.
Let's play that now. So she's said drawer on the spirit box, and it ended up, basically if people have seen that, they go check the drawer and see what's in there, and it's always books that have been written about her, and once you're looking at the books and flipping through, if you ever get to the page where it starts talking about her fiance, the spirit box will say the word rescued. So it's she knows.
This is terrible.
That
looks like a trash can right there.
So this is a bathroom. I know you can't really tell. It's the colors are kind of funky, but it's a stall and the door's open. You get it. You've seen a bathroom. I hope. So apparently the first floor bathroom is super duper haunted. So one guest was actually by the pool. This is only one anecdote, but this has happened multiple times. One guest was by the pool and came in to use the bathroom on the main floor. While she was in the stall, all the lights went out, and this was before motion censored lights. So all of them went out, and while she's still in the stall, by the way, she heard heavy footsteps of someone wearing boots on the bathroom floor walking around outside the stall, but she can't see any feet. She just hears what sounds like people walking. And then she hears heavy breathing, and then she hears a man say, "Get out."
No! Honestly, if that were real too, that would be even more fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
I mean that's paranormal and true crime.
Yeah, it's
that's
just
our podcast.
The ultimate terror crossover.
It's which one is it and which am I less afraid of?
Yeah.
So she just bolted out of the stall, and there was no one in the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
She ran to security, and they said, "Oh, yeah, that's normal." And then she had them look through surveillance, and nobody either followed her into the bathroom or left after her. So no one was there.
Do we know who that was? Just a pervy ghost?
Just a pervy ghost.
Oh, all right. All right.
There are also several hauntings in the lobby bathroom from children, because I told you those were just running everywhere. They like to laugh at you and knock on the stall while you're sitting on the toilet.
Also terrible if it were real.
And the worst of it all,
they
like to steal toilet paper.
See,
so you're in for a world of hurt.
Children are just the worst sometimes, aren't they?
All right.
Ooh.
Very spooky, very spooky.
Rocking chairs.
Yeah, that's the spooky part. So employees feel someone staring at them in the halls and in the alleyways, which of course you feel someone staring at you in alleyways.
Always. I mean, that's just part of the experience, I think.
There is a painting of a man whose eyes supposedly follow you wherever you go.
Love it.
The staff say there is a man in the corner of the laundry room that stands there and watches you do laundry. Everyone's got a thing.
I got locked out of my hotel room doing laundry last night, so worse things could happen.
And he also likes to break down the new machines. So there's no reason for like brand new equipment to be breaking down. It always does.
Oh.
So he's also a dick.
Yeah, he sounds like an asshole.
In the restaurant part of the hotel, candles blow out and the dishes break in cabinets for no reason. You just open the cabinet and they're all shattered. That's so inconvenient.
Just really? I just wanted to eat my breakfast and shattered glass.
It's a really passive-aggressive way to say, like, I want different plates in here.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no, they're broken.
Oops.
Staff members also report seeing an old-fashioned maid and a man walking through the guest room and then disappearing. Sometimes they are by themselves, and sometimes they are together. So it's like a hot and cold relationship, I think.
Okay.
Management has also said that the spirits are not mean or harmful. They're just jokesters.
I don't know. After that bathroom story.
Between the bathroom and breaking plates and the fact that they, Christine, you're not going to think they're jokesters after this.
I know, okay.
They break entire cabinets full of wine glasses. That ain't a jokester.
If they don't think I'm just going to drink out of a bottle, I don't know. Like, nice try, dick ghost. You can't stop me. That's sad. That makes me sound troubled.
They also, like I said, not just breaking down the laundry machine equipment, but they break down just about all the equipment in the hotel. And they also have guests leaving earlier than expected. So I don't know why the management is saying this is funny. Like this, like you're losing clientele.
It's just a joke.
The doors slam shut all on their own, and windows sound like their glass is breaking, which is, I've never heard of that before. But
yeah, that's a new one.
they don't shatter, but they sound like they're on the verge of shattering. And clean bedrooms will get messied, or messied bedrooms will get cleaned.
I like that one.
It's, well, 50% of the time you do.
Yeah, it's like a gamble.
It's like intentionally keep your room disgusting.
I do always wonder though, like if the cleaning staff, I wonder if you could get away with like not cleaning and being like, I cleaned that room. I swear to God. I always wonder, or like the other way, if you actually did clean the room and then you get fired, like I don't know how they keep track.
Oh, I never thought about
surveillance.
staying
Maybe?
hired.
I don't know.
I bet if you go to a hotel that's like notoriously haunted, you could absolutely get
away
with
a lot of shit.
Just be like, oh no, I definitely didn't clog the toilet.
I don't know. Every time you tell a story about a ghost that drinks all the liquor, I'm like, I don't know.
Don't charge me for that.
That's very convenient. But
I'm not saying I emptied the fridge. I'm just saying all the bottles are in my purse by accident. So where were we? I lost my... Sorry, classic. This is the stuff that gets edited out, and you guys think that we're so smooth sailing, right?
They don't think that. Nobody thinks that.
Oh, here we are. I found it. Don't worry. We're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Down by the beach, people also report seeing several nuns walking up and down the shore during upcoming storms.
Oh my God.
Like to warn you.
That's so awful.
Like, don't be me.
Oh.
It's believed that the main nun that everyone sees, it's believed that is the ghost of Sister Catherine. She was the devout nun who actually had the idea to try and tie all the kids together. Which, like, it didn't work, but that was a smart idea in an emergency. Like, there's 90 children and 10 of us. What are we going to do?
How are you? Yeah, that's very sad.
Yeah, so she tried.
So she's on the beach. Great.
But now she's still protecting people, technically.
At least she gets to walk on the beach every day.
Only when it's stormy out.
Forgot that tiny detail.
So this is the beach I was telling you would see eventually.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
And a postcard.
I see you
from
Houston,
like forever ago.
Or Galveston, wherever we are.
It's Texas's finest seaside resort hotel.
Beautiful.
So the last story I have is basically one giant quote.
Okay.
It's from a guy named Timmy.
Is that like your
Everyone
cousin
know
or
who
something?
he is?
Yeah, Timmy.
That guy. He's always around there.
Good old Timothy.
So Timmy I got this from a news
I
article.
mean, all
and they
these
just
people
said the
did
guy's name
do a
was
lot of
Timmy.
things at this hotel. Remember, they were all like, "We're at the hotel."
Yeah.
So
You're right.
they
you're
might
right.
know Timmy for real.
I'm not going to judge it. So
Okay.
this guy named Timmy, and I don't know anything else about him, is that he was staying in room 507, which shares a wall with 505, which happens to be one of the most haunted rooms.
Okay.
So this whole thing is now in one big quote, but it's a long one, so bear with me and
Buckle
Timmy.
up.
Buckle up.
No, we don't do this again.
Okay.
We invented a phrase in an upcoming episode, and we keep saying it, and no one gets it because we haven't released the episode yet. So
It's just like
it's
weird
like an inside
science.
joke that we think we all have, but you don't.
You'll figure it out one day.
It's called knuckle and buckle.
Yeah.
We invented it. It's hilarious, isn't it?
Trademarked.
Trademark. It means like white knuckle. Listen.
It's like because I was white knuckling. She says, listen, coming up in the future, you're going to get a really wildly fucked up story from Christine.
oh yeah.
And I was telling her I was like white knuckling listening to it, and I was like, oh, I'm buckled up and white knuckle.
Yeah, white knuckle and buckle.
But so now it's become a thing that we say when we're not performing, and so now we've accidentally said it while we were on stage, and everyone stared at us like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's extra funny when we explain it for 5 minutes.
Right.
That makes it. That's when you know
Whoops.
a joke is like really good.
Whoopsies. So, back to Timmy. His story is very important.
Okay.
So this is a whole quote. Okay. I felt he was in room 507.
Mm-hmm.
I felt stared at the whole time. No matter where I was in the room, there was always someone watching me from behind. I read a book in bed for a half an hour before I fell asleep. I woke up in the middle of the night to a bizarre sound. Almost as if someone were wearing a dress and walking over leaves. It had a swish, swish sound.
That's a very specific.
I thought about making that like the And That's Why We Draw, and I was like, I can't imagine
A swish swish over leaves.
anything beyond like basketball nets getting sent to me.
That's a good point.
I turned on the lamp beside me, but I couldn't see anything amiss in the room. The window was shut, the air conditioning unit was off, everything seemed fine. I figured it must have been someone in the hallway walking past my door, so I turned off the light and fell back asleep. A little while later, I woke up to the same sound, but it sounded like it was right beside me in my room. When I turned on the light, I was shocked to see a woman in my room. She had messy blonde hair and a thin cotton dress on. At first, nothing seemed unnatural about her. Famous last words.
Except she was in my bedroom in the middle of the night.
When I first saw her, I thought I had missed the fact that maybe I had one of those connecting rooms and she had come into my room by mistake,
Fair.
maybe even on a dare.
Valid. On a dare? That's a weird.
He was giving her every benefit of the
He
doubt.
was.
Anything beyond she's dead. But after a second, I registered that the woman seemed to lift off the floor a couple feet from me.
Oh.
She had her head tilted back and shrieked in pain as she continued levitating. I watched in horror as she descended back onto her feet and seemed to resume a calm expression. So it's like,
In case you had trouble picturing.
in case Timmy wasn't a wordsmith.
Yeah.
I
They're
was
friends
about.
with Timmy. You have to be careful.
I don't know where Timmy is in the world, so Timmy, you're doing a great job so far. So she's calm again.
Right.
I was about to ask if she was all right
No, obviously not.
when she lifted off the ground again and repeated the same process of screaming and then coming back to the ground fine.
What?
When she lifted again, he's still in this fucking room.
He's like, it's probably still Truth or Dare. She's probably still playing Truth or Dare. That's the only thing that
Her
makes
friends
sense.
are underneath her, light as a feather, light as a feather.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if she was all right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's floating again.
Yeah.
I could tell she was being lifted up, this time, and being held by her neck as if there was an invisible rope wrapped around her throat. This girl was being hanged over and over again in my hotel room in Galveston.
No.
Was that a happy way to end it? Because the end.
God damn!
We're sorry.
Thanks, Timmy.
Thanks, I guess, Timmy.
Thanks.
A friend of mine recently asked if Nutrafol was worth it. She texted me and I said, yes. It has helped me so much with my confidence, with improved hair growth and decreased shedding. That can happen for a number of reasons. It's something I've been struggling with since I was diagnosed with Crohn's, and actually probably longer than that, since my college days. And I've been using Nutrafol for years because of that, and I really, really do like this product. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1.5 million people. Nutrafol is the first and only hair growth supplement to be NSF certified for sport testing against 290 plus athletic banned substances, toxicology reviews, ingredient testing, label verification, and annual manufacturing facility audits to ensure FDA requirements are met. That's a huge deal. Now, Nutrafol doesn't just rely on ingredient studies. They test final formulations clinically to ensure their efficacy. They use a variety of hair measurement tools like hair counts, pull tests to assess growth, quality, shedding, and texture. I do those tests in my own house. Probably not quite as clinical, if at all. But for me, that's really done the trick. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code DRINK. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code DRINK. A lot of people, myself included, aren't necessarily aware of how much they spend each month, and they're not even really sure how to find out. If you think you know how many subscriptions you pay for or how much you spend on takeout or delivery, it might be more than you think unless you already use Rocket Money, because Rocket Money, thank God, is here to kind of put you gently on the right track, or at least tell you, like, hey, this is where your money's going, this is what you're spending, and listen, maybe you'll be just thrilled with how you're doing. I realized I might have had to make a few tweaks, like some of the double subscriptions I had running that I didn't even realize. And of course, the companies didn't tell me, but Rocket Money canceled them for me. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Their dashboard lays out your total financial picture, including bill due dates, paydays, in a way that's easy to digest. You can even automatically create custom budgets based on your past spending. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/drink today. That's rocketmoney.com/drink. rocketmoney.com/drink.
Hey guys, you ready for some crime? Oh, good. Okay, let's settle in.
Settle in. Knuckle and buckle,
Knuckle and
bitches.
buckle, baby. Okay, you guys, I've got a wild one for you today. I'm excited about this one.
Oh, please
This is
tell
actually
me.
Blaze's suggestion, so thanks to Blaze. Yeah. What a good boy.
Blaze surprises me all the time because he seems so not into it, but he's got all the info.
Oh, he came at me in 5 seconds with this suggestion. This is the story of the astronaut Lisa Nowak. Can you hit next? Can you hit next?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, I don't know who that is.
There she is. You don't know who she is? Wow, this is a wild story. I was hoping you didn't know. Okay.
Well, you hoped right.
Knuckle and buckle. We're trying to make it a thing. Okay. Lisa Nowak. Don't worry, I did it earlier. Okay. Lisa Nowak was born Lisa Marie Caputo in Rockville, Maryland on May 10th, 1963. Don't worry, she comes to Houston later. When she was 6, Lisa watched the Apollo moon landings and knew then that she wanted to be an astronaut.
Aww.
Very
love
sweet.
It.
As she grew up, she followed the space shuttle program, particularly the introduction of female astronauts. Yeah. It's just so weird to think that there was like an introduction of female astronauts.
Right.
Okay.
A woman working?
What? In 1985, she received her bachelor's in aerospace engineering from the United States Naval Academy. Same. No. I did the opposite of whatever that is. And then in 1987, she became a naval flight officer before going on to earn both. Okay, bear with me because I'm just going to say a lot of words right now.
Okay.
A master's in aeronautical engineering and a degree in aeronautical and astronautical engineering from the U.S. Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey, California. Woo! She is a smart cookie.
She is a power woman. I love it.
Okay, so in she. Shh, come on! Don't spoil it. She.
Look, you know I don't know what's going to
I know,
happen.
that's true.
Let me love it for 5 seconds.
Okay, she received a number of awards while in the Navy and logged over 1,500 hours of flight in over 30 different aircrafts. In 1988, she married a man named Richard Nowak, who was a classmate at the U.S. Naval Academy and Naval Flight School, and they had 3 children together. So in 1996, her childhood dreams came true, and she was selected by NASA to join the NASA Astronaut Corps at Johnson Space Center right here in Houston.
There it is.
So cool. So cool. It is so cool. I don't have any better descriptor for it than that. Just so cool. Like, just a childhood dream of becoming an astronaut, and it happened. It's just so cool. I don't know.
No, I used to want to be an astronaut.
Well, you also wanted to be a clown, but...
One of those things came
true.
true.
One of those things. And it wasn't get an aeronautical engineering degree. Oh, boy. She went to space on July 4th, 2006, a.k.a. America's birthday. Okay, so let's rewind. So in 2003, Lisa's best friend, fellow astronaut Laurel Clark, was killed in the Columbia... Oh, oops, this gets sad. Was killed in the Columbia disaster of 2003, and she actually helped to take care of Laurel's family after her death and had that kind of heavy loss hanging over her in the years afterward, for obvious reasons. But so she's gearing up for her own space mission in 2006, and it's highly publicized, A, because of the Columbia tragedy, and B, because she's a female astronaut. This is like a big deal in the media. And her friend's death is still, kind of looming in her life, and the pressure of raising her own children, plus helping raise Laurel's child. And so the stress, basically, according to psychologists, started getting to her, for lack of a better phrase.
Sure.
Yes. So during this time, Lisa and her husband began having arguments so loud and terrible that neighbors started noticing. Dishes were breaking. They were screaming. Safe to say the relationship was under tremendous strain.
Right.
Things were not going well. And it's around this time that Lisa meets fellow astronaut Captain Bill O'Flynn. So, is right. So they trained together in Canada, M's homeland. Woo! And begin an affair. Ooh, saucy. O'Flynn had just gotten divorced, but she was technically still married, although separated. So to add all to the stress, blip. That's not words. Listen, English isn't my first language, so sometimes I struggle with reading. Okay,
That's fine. We love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Okay. So add to, okay. I get what I was going for. So add to all of her stress this affair, right, she's having. And the two of them are technically together for about 2 years before O'Flynn kind of started to distance himself and break it off with her. So O'Flynn, who, by the way, calls himself Billy O.
Oh.
Woohoo! Yep. Was at a house party in Orlando in November when he meets an attractive single 29-year-old Air Force captain named Colleen Shipman. So they form an instant connection and fall for each other. And when Billy goes to space the next month, Colleen is at the launch pad with his family to see him off. He brings with him in space a picture of her, her charm necklace. He's like totally smitten with her. While he's in space, he actually calls her and leaves a voicemail.
That's romantic as shit.
I know. And she was like interviewed, and she was like, "Yeah, the phone rang." This is so me. She's like, "The phone rang, and I didn't recognize the number, so I was like, Psh, I'm not answering that."
Guys, all those numbers we're all ignoring right now might be from space.
It's space calling. So he literally called her from space, which I was like, "Ooh, You can't beat that. Like,
No.
you literally can't beat that. Okay. Where were we? Okay. We were romanticizing this phone call from space. Right. Okay, so he calls her, leaves a voicemail. It was good she didn't answer because they could play the voicemail it was cool to hear it. Like a voicemail from space.
Does it say, like, I'm in space?
Yeah. Well,
hey,
no.
I'm just pit stop at Mars.
Yeah. That's how space works, I think. So, okay. Also, while he's in space, which I didn't know this was a thing, they were exchanging racy emails. You can do that in space.
I love this story, by the way.
Now I want to be an astronaut. This is cool.
Maybe that's kind of why I wanted to be an astronaut. There was some whimsy to
sure
it. I didn't
hope
even
not.
know. Oh wait, no, not in a. Just keep going.
Okay.
I meant just
Are you sure
emailing
you
in
don't-
general from space.
You can explain it if you want. Okay.
I mean, it's fine. Never mind.
Okay. Anyway, they're completely in love. Leave it to humans to be like sexting each other in space. Oh, there he is. Wait, don't go yet. There's other things I want to say first. There's Billy O. Look at him. Okay. Nobody's liking Billy O. Okay. So they're completely in love, yada, yada, yada. But there is a slight problem. Lisa, as far as we can tell, was still in the picture, which is maybe why nobody likes Billy O. It is unclear whether he broke up with her before or after his space mission. But I'll tell you what we do know, and that is that during this time, she writes a letter to Billy's parents saying, I love him more than I knew possible. Thank you for being there for me and us. So at the very least, we know she took their relationship very seriously. She was in contact with his parents, so seemingly things are a little iffy as to the timeline of this.
I see.
Then, at some point, while Billy O's still in space, Lisa, who had a key to Billy's apartment, lets herself in. She goes through his computer and stumbles upon these so-called racy emails between him and Colleen.
More like spacey emails.
Oh, my God. I quit.
My kids are going to hate me.
Yeah. And I want to take a quick moment to address Uranus. No.
I didn't know where we were going.
I would like to take a moment to address a multitude. I couldn't include them all here. Just a multitude of fun phrases people sent me. Number one is obviously, let me see Uranus. I got that a lot in the submissions. Number two, can I dock my rocket at your space station? And arguably the most uncomfortable one of all, I want to explore your black hole. You guys are so dirty!
And also a couple days ago, another one of our And That's Why We Draws, or Christine's, was 1800s dick pic. So, like, we have just been flooded with peen lately.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. Poor Eva. She did not
Yeah.
know that was, like, a job descriptor.
No. The fact that we often say to her, don't sue us someday. We're joking, but we're not joking. It's really concerning.
We're like, please just keep everything a secret. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so she stumbles upon these racy emails, and she also stumbles upon a flight itinerary. She's literally going through his emails.
Oh, so she's still digging through his emails.
Oh, yes.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Between the Uranus thing, I know we got lost, but yes, she's still in the apartment looking through his emails. So it turns out Billy and Colleen had a romantic weekend in Houston planned. It's the most romantic place I've heard. It was on that trip that Billy told Colleen he loved her, although he also did another thing. While they were in the throes of passion, he called her Lisa.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But Colleen has no clue who Lisa is, so at that point she's like, that's weird. Is that your ex? And he's like, yeah, sorry. And then they brush it off.
Oh, my gosh.
This is just like spiraling into chaos, this story, right? Okay. So she doesn't know who Lisa is, right? So she's like, oh, that wasn't good, but, we're going to move past it because they are in love. So soon after that, he tells Colleen, you know what, I had a talk with Lisa. I told her we're better off as friends, and I'm going to be exclusive with you, Colleen. And so he's like, she took that really well. Don't worry, we're done. That was not the case. Billy O was full of baloney.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. It didn't help that right around this time, Lisa and her husband officially filed for divorce. So Lisa finds out right as she and her husband are divorcing that Billy is going to leave her for Colleen exclusively. And she really handles it the opposite of well.
Oh, boy.
Which I guess is just bad. I don't know.
I think that's the definition, yeah.
Sure. So Lisa, this is where we get into it. So Lisa drives from Houston to Orlando International Airport. At the time of these notes, which was, I don't know, 2 weeks ago? I didn't write it down, so I don't know why I decided to tell you at the time of these notes. It sounded fancy. At the time of these notes, the distance was 13 hours and 38 minutes from Houston to Orlando. So she drove that entire distance in one go.
Wow.
February 4th through 5th, 2007. And this is a 900-mile trip. So
oh, my God.
a very long drive. Yes. All right. Let's not shout about the story because I'm telling it. Okay. So with her, if you don't think I'm going to include that, then, I mean, come on, you have no faith in me. Okay. So with her, she has, ready?
Yeah.
Latex gloves, a black wig, a gun with ammunition, pepper spray, a hooded tan trench coat, a 2-pound drilling hammer, black gloves, rubber tubing, plastic garbage bags, approximately $585 in cash, U.S., her computer, an 8-inch folding knife, and Colleen's flight information as well as directions to her house.
Oh, my God. So a full-blown kit.
Yeah. Like a little bit overboard kit. Like not even the...
Right, like anything can happen.
More
kit.
than the essentials.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's committed.
It's rough.
Got it.
She gets to Orlando International Airport. The flight is supposed to land at 1 a.m. She waits for about an hour in the baggage claim, watching as Colleen waits for her bag. Oh, by the way, this is on security footage. It's very creepy. You can see her like behind a pole.
Ew.
Watching Colleen wait for her bag. It's very, very, very disturbing.
No.
Yeah. And then you see her go into the bathroom of the airport and change into a disguise, which was her trench coat and the wig she brought. I don't know what.
Okay.
It is, I guess it's funny. I don't know. And she follows Colleen onto the shuttle to the airport parking garage. And remember, it's like 2 a.m. at this point, so very dark out. And by this point, Colleen has actually noticed her. So she's like, someone's following me. This woman, is eyeing me. And then as they get to the actual parking lot, Lisa follows her off the shuttle. And the shuttle drives away, and Colleen is like, oh, fuck.
Like she's definitely following.
We're in this parking lot alone now. So Colleen starts walking to her car faster and faster. She starts basically running, manages to jump in the driver's seat. And at the second she shuts the door, Lisa appears and begins to bang on the window and pull on the handle. So she literally jumped it, like the nightmare version of this, being chased down. And so she managed to get herself into the car. Keep in mind, Colleen still has no clue who this person is, right? So she's like, this
just
person,
a random woman.
Right. She's just a random woman. She must be troubled, or there's no reason, no godly reason why this woman should be following her. So Lisa is slapping on the window, trying to open the car door, and then she kind of changes her tune, and she starts asking for a ride and crying and saying, like, I don't have... I need help, And so Colleen, rolls the window down a crack to be like, are you in trouble? Do you need me to call somebody? And the second the windows roll down a couple inches, Lisa pulls out her pepper spray and sprays Colleen directly in the face through the window.
All right.
Oh, this is rough, man. Okay. So somehow Colleen manages to put the car in drive and, kind of drive to the main area where she sees a bus driver and is yelling for help. And so this bus driver runs over. He calls the police from his shuttle. And when the police arrive, they find Lisa stuffing her trench coat and wig into a trash can.
Oh. That's not sketchy.
Very subtle. And her loaded BB gun, she was also like dumping into a dumpster. So Lisa is obviously arrested on charges of attempted kidnapping, battery, attempted vehicle burglary with battery, and destruction of evidence for that trench coat she was shoving into the trash can. Boy. So she goes to airport jail.
Sounds like she should.
Yeah. And she's actually, fun fact,
Woo. I love a good fun fact.
the first U.S. astronaut ever to be arrested,
Well, good for her.
let alone for a felony. So, obviously the media immediately jumps on this, right? So, virtually instantly, she's this disgraced astronaut. She's this young, beautiful woman. Like, this is just, the media's eating this up. So police make the connection pretty quickly between Colleen and Lisa. And that connection is Billy O.
Right.
In case you weren't following. I was like, wait, what was it again? Oh, yeah. Billy O. And Colleen's like, oh, I've been dating him for 3 months. And meanwhile, Lisa admits that she had been involved with him as well. But she's kind of playing it as like, oh, yeah, like I knew him. And they were like, you can't really... Like, you're literally spraying his girlfriend in the face with pepper spray.
Right. I'm familiar.
Like, you're wearing a wig.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm not saying I know much. I'm just saying I know some. It's just funny.
It's just a coincidence. So she admits that she knows Billy O. But she says she had no plan. Like, she didn't plan this out. All she wanted was for Colleen to talk to her. She's not very convincing. I mean, after that kit, they literally found that whole kit and caboodle in her car.
Right.
There's actually a transcript of her interview with the airport police where she explains that she pepper sprayed Colleen because she just wanted her to sit still.
Oh, my God. Wow.
It's just so disturbing.
That's just the worst.
Ooh, boy. Oh, well, in that case, I mean, what? Okay.
Like, what are they supposed to say? Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, we didn't know. Okay. But anyway, the stuff in her car obviously says otherwise. Anyway, she also had a precise trip log, a receipt using an alias, a map of the airport, a shuttle bus schedule, and a hand-drawn diagram of Colleen's neighborhood. So there's like no talking your way out of this, basically. Woof. Okay, so...
Sorry, keep going.
I know, it's just a lot. I'm sorry.
I really like... the story started with me really respecting it.
It's just... I know it's a lot. I
Taking
know
a total
it's
turn.
So, only 7 months after her space mission, Lisa Nowak spends her first night in jail. She pleads not guilty and is released into protective custody of actually a pair of astronauts sent by NASA.
What?
They sent, because, she's like part of the government, so they send two NASA astronauts. Okay.
So weird.
It made sense on TV.
I mean, I believe you.
I just feel like,
At this point, I'm believing anything you're saying.
everything sounds dumber when I say it out loud. Oh, boy. Thanks for coming here, guys. Oh, that was the most lukewarm applause I ever heard. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pander, except I did. Okay, so, Meanwhile, Colleen receives a military order forbidding her, so Colleen, the one who was attacked, receives a military order forbidding her from contacting Billy, so she couldn't see him for 2 weeks after the incident. And one of the most famous aspects of this case that everyone wants me to talk about, that Em doesn't know, but everyone knows, is the fact that police said Lisa wore adult diapers the whole drive. And
that's not funny.
That is what she became famous for. She became, presumably, so she didn't have to take any pit stops. She drove the whole 13 hours.
Oh, that makes it funny. I thought she had like an actual... that was not going to be funny.
Oh, my God.
But, okay, again, dedicated.
Yeah. I mean...
Gross, but dedicated.
You can call her a lot of things, but you can't call her Not dedicated. Whatever the opposite of dedicated is. Yikes. Okay. Stick to the notes, Christine. Okay. So it became national news, okay, that police said there were diapers in her car. She became a laughingstock. Every late night show, is making fun of her. Despite herself, she would deny the allegations, but the media was like, fucking hell, we don't care. Like, this is great. This is gold. So a retired astronaut named Susan Kilrain does confirm that astronauts use adult diapers during training, so it stands to reason that it is something she would know to do and might have actually done. But Lisa's lawyer said, surprise, that the diapers found in her car were for her kids. So, up to you. The police actually did not have any diapers in evidence, but there is a mention in an affidavit that Lisa admitted she urinated in diapers, so she did not need to stop on her way to Orlando. So I think that's pretty telling as far as I'm concerned. I was willing to hear her out, but after I heard that she literally admitted to it while in police custody, I was like, well, why would you say that?
Right.
All right. So that's the famous part, right?
I hear you.
Either way, this did not stop the media from going absolutely ballistic. Lisa's attorney pursued a defense of temporary insanity on a reduced charge of attempted kidnapping. And when Lisa finally spoke publicly, she apologized to Colleen and asked the media to stop invading her life. She also made a court-ordered apology to Colleen during the trial. And because it was court-ordered, it didn't strike anyone as particularly sincere. So Colleen herself was like, yeah, it was really uncomfortable, and nobody bought it. So there's that. Lisa did plead guilty to burglary and battery and was let off relatively easy with 2 days in Orange County Jail, which I imagine is pretty nice. Like, as far as jails go, Orange County Jail,
Right.
And 1 year of supervised probation. So NASA ended her career as an astronaut.
Did they? Why?
They sent those 2 astronauts, but that wasn't enough, I guess. And a naval administrative panel of 3 admirals voted to recommend she be separated from the U.S. Navy with an other than honorable discharge. And that her rank be reduced from captain to commander, although she still received the full pay and benefits of the commander rank.
Oh, my gosh.
So Billy O, our friend. Him.
I remember him, Billy O.
Remember? He retired in 2008, and only a month after the crime, Colleen's commander told her, this is actually very sad, that she was no longer qualified to work in her position and was relegated basically to secretarial duties for the rest of her career, which is just like...
Oh, no.
Because they were like, she was stirring up too much drama in the media. And
that's rough.
And it was kind of terrible because, Lisa got so much, obviously, media attention, but Colleen was never... nobody ever thought about her in this whole situation. So it's a little messed up. However, some good news, maybe, did come out of this. Colleen and Billy O moved to his home state of Alaska, and the 2 of them got married.
Oh, goody.
And are still together to this day with a son named Junior. So that's cute.
Oh, that's a lucky kid.
So Nowak herself, she's now 54. She has all but vanished from public life. Her oldest son just turned 25. Her twin daughters are now 16. She lives in a modest home in Texas and works in the private sector now. She does not give interviews, so don't even try. And she has tried to put the past behind her. Despite the tough times in her past, her attorney says that she is in a better place and is doing well. But it is a mystery as to what's actually happening. In 2018, can you hit next? There's Natalie Portman. In 2018...
she looks familiar.
Pre-production began on a film called Lucy in the Sky, based on the events of the Lisa Nowak case, which new news, with Natalie Portman expected to star as Lucy Cola, which is a fictionalized version of Lisa Nowak.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so that's going to come out soon, so we can all go see that together. That'll be fun. And that is the story of Houston's Lisa Nowak. Woo! Thank you, guys. Oh, I got a standing
Wow, all right.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo.
Thank you guys.
I will say I was very nervous to cover that one. I didn't know how what local sentiment was, and I know there's a lot of drama around it, and it's more recent than usually what I do. So thank you for bearing with me and
I like
hearing me out. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for having us, Houston.
Yeah.
You looked at me like I said the wrong city, and I was like,
No.
oh, shit.
No, I'm done. I'm coasting. I'm just watching.
Well, we do have one more thing for you, but before I do that, I do want to say that I'm very grateful for that, you guys.
Oh, I love this song.
What's going on?
Emma, I wrote you that song.
That wasn't the thing I had planned. No, I just want to say thank you for having us. And I mean, in the last 2 years, it's been
A whirlwind.
and in 2 days is the anniversary of me asking Christine to start a podcast with me.
I mean, to be fair, I said no at first. But then Blaze said, we should probably rethink that. And I said, yeah. So ultimately, I made the right choice, so.
Yeah, so it's been a very, very, very wild last 2 years, but because you guys care so much about us, we're able to do this, and it means a lot,
you guys.
so thank you. Thank you so much. And that's why we drink.